Whoo, loud. Okay. These people just don't stop. Stormi, and Letitia and Marso. Okay, before I get on that, I just want to touch a little bit on this episode that just played when Melody and Stormi were having a conversation, right? And Stormi was like, Melody is passive aggressive and she avoids hard conversations, and she wants to make it seem like everything is just perfect. No, that lady clearly said she is not dealing with nobody else and they mama's drama with her, and that's that. Now, instead of Stormi acknowledging that, okay, yeah, my mama was out of line and I can understand, why you wouldn't want to deal with this type of situation again, being that you just got out of a situation with a cast member and their mama and their drama. I understand that. Instead of her acknowledging that, she wants to just make it seem like Mel is just avoiding everything. Girl, don't nobody want to deal with you and your mama. Don't nobody want to deal with you and your mama passing judgment on people based off of reality TV, which is what we're doing. But we ain't trying to be Melody's friend, honey. We ain't trying to invade in her space, baby. So it's a complete difference. And when she hit that, I can't control my mom. I'm so sick of these people. And Tisha was, I can't control what my mom's saying. Okay, well, how about this? How about y'all keep y'all mama off of TV? How about y'all keep y'all mamas away from people who they don't like and who they feel like it's okay for them to disrespect? When Stormi said that her mama is just, she dislike people when she first meet them, and when she feel like they've earned her respect or trust. Girl, who is your mama? Who is your mama for her to feel like she could just be disrespectful and just talk crap about people until they've earned? Ain't nobody gotta earn nothing with your mama. These people are ridiculous. Like, no, she don't have to earn your mama's respect. She don't have to be around your mama neither, or you. So your mama can continue to feel how she feel, but she need to feel that way over there. Like, she need to feel that way off of our TV screen. We don't want to see that. We don't want to hear that. Don't nobody want to be around that. And we want you to stop acting as though Melody is obligated to be around you and your mama. Don't nobody needs to be around petty Betty. Don't nobody needs to be around that angry woman. I just can't take it with these mamas and them wanting their 15 minutes of fame, and them wanting to be seen, and them wanting to make an impression on people like they just big bad wolves. But when I tell y'all, Courtney's mother is the closest thing to Miss Van that I've seen so far, and I think I like Courtney mama. I said that I like Courtney, I just didn't like Stormi. Courtney's just kind of laid back. He look kind of sneaky now. I don't know if them contacts if that's that man real eyes or whatever, but it's something about that man's eyes is very, very sneaky. And that man don't want to have no more children with you. And I don't care how y'all try to rip it, flip it, spin it, turn it around, rip it down. That man don't want no more kids with you, Stormi. And I'm not sure why. He's not really telling us why, because it ain't got nothing to do with you being sick. That man, listen, that man got that child for you, that little boy, and he want to leave it there. Leave it there. You thought your storyline. My thing is, Stormi thought that her storyline was going to be her having this issue with Mel, her mama having this issue with Mel. But when production seen, they see that ain't nobody checking for that. Don't nobody wanna. We are sick and tired of y'all having this issue with Melody for whatever reason. So now you got to come up with a new storyline. So now your storyline is, I guess, an issue between you, Tisha, and Marso about $100. Not these millionaires beefing over $100. Not y'all, you rich people beefing over $100. Baby, Stormi tried to give us her estate. She tried to show us feeding her chickens and chasing the deals. Baby, didn't nobody really want to see that. And she thought that Melody was going to be a scapegoat for her for a storyline. Nope, not having that neither. Now is her beefing with Tisha them over $100. Girl, get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all can take that mess somewhere else. And not only is that her storyline, but I feel like that's another deflection. The same way Kimmy and Maurice is using this sex thing as a deflection from Martell and Ariane and this scandal that they had going on. Baby, we ain't forgot. We ain't gonna forget. Y'all can sit up and run this mess about this $100 that y'all filmed months ago. And we ain't seen no problem with y'all months ago about this $100. But now this mess came out with Martell and Ariane. Now y'all beefing over $100. Girl, get the hell out of here. Get out of here and get gone. Y'all don't have you don't have no problem with Tisha and Marceau. Definitely not about $100, because y'all could have been handled it. If y'all was getting close as y'all try to portray yourselves to be when Stormi wanted to flip from Mel to the Scotts, then y'all would have had enough of time. Y'all have had enough of time to handle that. No, we don't want to hear that. That ain't the issue. That ain't the problem. Somebody need to speak up and say something about Martell, Ariane, and this tape situation. So instead of y'all speaking up on that, y'all want to give us all this bull crap, all this loaded mess about $100. Girl, bye. Get on. Get on with that. We don't care about it. We don't see it. We ain't hearing it. It ain't real. It's fake. And it's very disrespectful to the viewers and the fans. Now, with Marceau asking Stormi about those $100, because that's very unprofessional. It was, because in this meeting when Tisha invited her to be a placeholder for Melody, that should have been brought up at that meeting or in those email exchanges, like, hey, it's gonna be $100 booth fee or whatever you want to call it. Stormi had her whole setup. It was nice. Now took up, like they said, two or three more vendors could have been packed over there in the section that Stormi had. Okay, so you mean to tell me y'all didn't discuss, okay, this is your section, this is what you're gonna have to set up with. Like, so y'all just bringing people on, creating events, creating events for the Black Expo, and not telling these people, okay, this is where you're gonna set up, this is how much space you have, you're gonna have such and such on the left, such and such on the right. Nothing. Just coming up with names, renting buildings, and getting the camera crew ready to record. Whoo, y'all are these people are so unprofessional. And I'm supposed to sit here and believe that these are millionaires, that these are real entrepreneurs and business people. If y'all don't get out of here with this mess, when Melody separated herself from these people, it's like they have nothing. Like, they don't know nothing. They can't do anything. They just running around like chickens with their heads cut off. Don't nobody have no order. There's no sense of order with these people. But instead of them trying to resolve the issues genuinely, sincerely with Melody so that they can continue to function properly, they wanted to gang up on her and make her look bad. And in the end, everything is crumbling right before their eyes. When Maurice said that he really wasn't interested in doing it if everybody wasn't a part of it, no, baby, he wasn't interested in doing it if Melody wasn't a part of it, because it seems to me like Melody is the only one who really has her ish together and knows how to operate as a businesswoman. And that is why he did not want to participate if everybody, the core six, wasn't involved. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. I don't want to be out here looking stupid in front of the community neither. But baby, Tisha decided to go ahead and pull Stormi on in there, and she decided to go ahead and let Stormi replace Melody, which she never could. And now look, Stormi's posting about your husband acting like a female, and you copying everything she do. Oh Lord, have mercy, save him. But instead of people really acknowledging the fact that these people are trying to come up with these different stories and these different beats to avoid having a conversation about what Martell and Ariane did, everybody want to focus on the small stuff that don't matter. Belinda, that woman don't matter. I don't care how you flip it, and I don't care how you switch it around. We make mistakes. We make fool of ourselves. We just don't sit in that ish. We move on and we move forward. I don't know how Belinda keeps popping up on these videos, on these content creators' pages with the beef here and the beef there. Listen, that's a small thing to a giant. Push that to the side. That lady removed herself. Let her go. We have a bigger issue here. They are avoiding the conversation about Martell and Ariel and this tape. And if we're going to stick together, this is where unity comes in, people. Like, this is my type of thing. Like, if we have a subject matter that we're focusing on, we need to focus on that. We don't need to be swayed by the little stuff. Let all that other stuff, bypass. Okay, whatever. That's minor. $100, we ain't worried about that. What you got to say about this other issue? Okay, Belinda coming from fake pages. Listen, if that's what we think, we ain't focusing on that. We got to focus on this big issue, right? There's a reason all of this stuff is popping up now. And the reason, in my opinion, is so that they can avoid the conversation about Martell, Ariel, and this tape. They do not want, if this was anything, if it was a guarantee that Melody was on that tape with another man, this would be going a completely different way. Everybody would be speaking on it. They would be doing interviews on it. Carlos King would be talking about it. The Scotts would be talking about it. Stormi would be talking about it. They would have drugged that lady through the mud. But because they were all fooled by Martell and his plot had been exposed, nobody wanted to talk about it because it would clear Melody's name. That is the issue at hand, people. We don't care about these folks beefing over $100. We don't care about Kimmy defending Maurice because he upset that she told the world she fake her orgasms with him, and now he's saying that she got to roll over and take it. If Kimmy was bothered by that, then yeah, we should be bothered by that. Kim ain't bothered by that, because in my opinion, it ain't real. Kimmy gonna do whatever she has to do to keep her husband. And if that means being publicly embarrassed, and if that means taking a back seat to his ex-wife in the name of his son, then that's what it is with Kimmy. Where is Jalen? Where is Kimmy's son? And why is this man not on camera? Why is he not filming? That should be a bigger storyline. That should be a bigger question. Why don't he want to be on camera? Why don't he want to be a part of this show? There is something going on really with Kimmy and Maurice, and it ain't this sex situation. If they want to focus on something, let's focus on that. Stormi and her husband. Honey, if y'all want to focus on something, let's focus on why this man really ain't trying to have no more kids. Let's focus on your business. Like, let's talk about your business for real. Not you fake firing your cousin and your mama fake arguing with her sister. Because as disrespectful as your mama was and she was trying to be, I wouldn't give a that's family. They bought with a cane of blows had that been my mom and my auntie. Because who you talking to? Who you disrespect? Like, girl, don't try to stunt on me in front of these cameras, because at the end of the day, I'll take them plaques out your head. Or whatever them things is sitting on that woman's head look like they ain't grown in years. Y'all need to, listen, we got to focus. They've touched on this little issue that they had with this $100, with this sex thing. We ain't studying that. We ain't focused on that. Now, all of this stuff is pre-recorded and we're seeing this. It's not in real time. So when this reunion come up, I'm looking forward to an explosive reunion, because they need to go ahead. Ariana always talking about, they talking about her on this show. They talking about her on this show. Now y'all need to talk about it on this reunion. Y'all need to address this this plot and this scandal. Call her by name if you need to. That's the attention she said that she been getting, what she haven't. Give it to her on this reunion. And Martell needs to stand in his ish. He needs to own up to it. We got to figure out what's going on. At the end of the day, when everything hit the fan, Melody is going to come out on top. And those people are going to regret the day. They're going to regret the day that they did that woman how they did her. But in the meantime, we're going to keep our eyes and ears open, y'all, and keep following along, because this is going to get worse and worse and worse. Mark my words.